Dr. John Smith further elaborates on the forecast models, stating,
"The forecast models we use to predict these severe weather events are incredibly sophisticated, but they do have their differences. The European model, known as ECMWF, and the US model, often referred to as the GFS, each have their strengths and weaknesses. The ECMWF is known for its high accuracy in medium-range forecasting, typically providing more reliable predictions for weather events occurring between 3 to 10 days out. It uses a higher resolution and incorporates more complex algorithms, which allows it to predict the behavior of large-scale weather patterns with greater precision. This model has been particularly adept at forecasting the development and trajectory of storm systems that can give rise to tornadoes in Tornado Alley. On the other hand, the GFS, while not as precise in the medium range, tends to excel in short-term forecasts, giving detailed insights into weather events occurring within the next 1 to 3 days. This model updates more frequently, providing timely adjustments and refinements that are crucial for immediate weather predictions. For real-time decision-making, such as issuing tornado warnings and preparing for imminent storms, the GFS is often the go-to model. We see a convergence in the predictions from both models, which increases our confidence in the forecasted severe weather events. The alignment of these two models indicates a high probability of significant tornado activity for the storm-ravaged area, which is why we issue high alerts when needed.
Expert meteorologists are warning of a potentially catastrophic scenario, with the perfect blend of instability, wind shear, and moisture coming together to create a volatile mix. The Storm Prediction Center has highlighted the region as a priority area, with the potential for long-lived supercells and multiple tornadoes. According to the latest statistics, the region is experiencing an uptick in tornado activity, with multiple twisters already reported. The residents of Tornado Alley brace themselves for the worst, with emergency responders and storm chasers on high alert. The weather forecast looks increasingly dire, with the latest models suggesting long-lived and intense storm systems that will impact the region. Residents are warned to stay vigilant and take necessary precautions, with many schools and businesses planning closures during these events. In towns like Moore, Oklahoma, and Joplin, Missouri, the memories of past tornadoes are still fresh, and the fear is palpable. The local authorities are working overtime to ensure that when the worst happens, emergency response plans are in place, with search and rescue teams on standby. Meanwhile, storm chasers plan on converging on the region, eager to capture the raw power of these storms on camera. With the latest technology and equipment, these storm enthusiasts provide a vital service, helping to warn residents of impending dangers and providing critical footage for weather experts to analyze. Meanwhile, emergency responders will battle against the clock to rescue those trapped in the rubble. Images of destroyed homes, overturned cars, and uprooted trees are always a grim reminder of the destructive power of these storms. Survivors of past tornadoes are still haunted by the memories of that fateful day. They speak of the terror, the panic, and the helplessness as they watch their world crumble around them. The road to recovery is often long and arduous, with families and towns struggling to rebuild and rebuild. But it's in these darkest moments that the resilience of the human spirit shines through, as communities come together to support each other and rebuild their shattered lives. As we approach the yearly tornado season, it's essential to remember the importance of preparedness and safety measures. Make sure you have a plan in place, stay informed about the latest weather forecasts, and take necessary precautions to stay safe. According to Dr. Jane Smith, Chief Meteorologist at the National Weather Institute,
ensuring the safety and well-being of residents in Tornado Alley requires a multifaceted approach. First and foremost, it's critical to have an effective early warning system in place. This means utilizing the latest radar technology and communication networks to provide residents with timely alerts. Additionally, community education on tornado preparedness is paramount. Residents should be familiar with safe shelter locations, both in their homes and within their communities. For those without basements or storm shelters, identifying the nearest public storm shelter is a must. Building codes should also be strengthened to enhance the structural resilience of homes and public buildings against tornado forces. Investing in reinforced safe rooms and storm shelters can significantly reduce the risk of injury or death during a tornado. Local authorities should conduct regular drills to ensure that emergency response teams are ready to act swiftly. Coordination between meteorologists, emergency responders, and the public can save lives. Lastly, fostering a culture of readiness is essential. Encourage residents to have an emergency kit prepared, keep important documents in a safe place, and stay informed through reliable weather channels. By taking these comprehensive steps, we can mitigate the impact of these powerful storms and protect the lives and property of those living in tornado-prone areas.
In the face of these powerful storms, it's crucial to prioritize your safety above all else. Remember, tornadoes can happen anytime, anywhere, and it's up to us to be prepared. Thanks for watching, and we'd love to hear from you. Share your experiences or thoughts on tornado safety in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more weather-related content.